how to migrate data in Excel sheet into MARC 21 using MARC Edit software. Today we will learn pattern management, then circulation module, and reports, and if time permits, we will learn other things. My screen is visible to all. I have shared the screen. Is it visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, we are start with pattern management. Pattern means user. Before that, first we have to make sure that pattern group created or not. We have seen how to create a group. Okay, just check again in administration, pattern categories. See here, various pattern groups. These are groups we are going to add individual library members. From home page, click on patrons. Okay, see here, new pattern, click on new pattern. It will list out the pattern categories we have created. For about 4 pattern categories I can see in here: faculty member, library staff, postgraduate, staff. Okay, I am going to click on postgraduate. See, salutation. Salutation, we can customize it. These are the existing things. If you want to add more salutation, I will show you the way. Okay, how to add more salutations? From staff client, administration, then global system preferences, search for salutation. Okay, that's a global, it resides inside global system preferences, search for salutation. No salutations here. Anyway, we can check it in patrons. See here, borrower titles. Mr., Mrs., Miss, Doctor, Father, Sister, Professor. We can divide it. We can add a pipe symbol as a separator between each values, each salutation. If you want to add one more thing, Sri. Save all. And go back to Patron page, refresh it. See here, Professor Sri arrived here. Once again, to add more salutations, go to Home, Koha Administration, Global System Preferences, search for titles. For our titles, we have to enter here the salutations and save it. And one more thing I will mention here, that is additional attributes and identifiers. Additional attributes and identifiers. For example, blood group. Then I will add here one more thing, that is postgraduate. You can add here another list for identify course. For example, MA, MSc. Okay, we can add a new attribute. That's a customizable one. We can create an attribute and hang here. See, blood group is already created here. I will show you one more attribute. This is for identify each user. For example, postgraduate, BSc, MSc, course wise. To identify, we can create a list and place here. Go to administration. We create that hanging list from authorized values, basic parameters, authorized values. We need to create a new one. Click on new category. For example, course. And save it. A group created. Then we are going to create a new authorized value inside the course. Click on add a new authorized value. A, MA. It applicable to all libraries and save it. Then one more MSc. 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 This is the code. This is the name of the course. And save. Okay, we can add undergraduate programs like BA, BSc. BA, BSc then. Okay, we have created course list. The next is go back to administration, create a new patron attribute. See here under patron and circulation, patron attribute types. We have created a course list under authorized value. Then we are going to create a patron attribute type. Click on new patron attribute type. First is a code. Course or program. Then some settings here, repeatable, display in opaque, whether it's to display in opaque, if it's not, leave it. Make it mandatory or not. Searchable, whether we need to display it in patron's brief information. The course name will display along with the patron profile. Okay, then we have to select the authorized value course. Okay, code course, then course name, that's the description. Then attach authorized value we have created for course. From the list, select it. Then category. Okay. Save it. Then one more thing we have to enable from system preferences, extended patron attribute. Administration. Extended patron attribute. First we have to enable that feature. Enabled, by default it don't enable, enable it and save it. Once again, we have to create a hanging list, a customizable list. For example, blood group, course list, attach along with, we need to collect information regarding blood group or course name. We can create a list here. First, we need to create an authorized value, authorized value group for the course. Okay, we create such a group for the course here. And added 4 courses, BA, BSc, MA, MSc. Next is go back to administration. Create a new patron attribute type. Then create a new patron attribute type for the course. Here code, here description, here which authorized value list we have to attach with this patron, extended patron attribute. Then check other things and save it. Go back to patron. See the hanging list will be here. See course name. The 2 times arrived. Okay, earlier it created. We can delete it. This one. Okay, course name. Okay, add citation. Sri Kri. Mr. Raju Varghese. We can split it into surname and first name, but that's not needed. The text in red color is mandatory. Enter there the entire name of the user. Then date of birth and other details we can enter. We can mention here which department. School of Chemical Sciences. Then phone number, email ID. Email ID is essential to send email notices. And phone number if necessary to send SMS. And alternate address, then card number. Card number means membership ID. Then expiry date. Actually, he is a postgraduate student. So that is 24 months course. Today he joined. After 24 months, it will automatically expire. Then we can leave it the expiry date. Opaque note. Anytime we can add opaque note. Suppose a person forgot his umbrella in the library. We identified the person. We can enter here a note. Your umbrella kept in the library. Please collect it. Okay. Then circulation note. We can when library staff open this user profile for issue or return of books, the note will display there. Opaque note display at the time of the user login into opaque. Next is username and password. Using this, the user can login opaque. This is the extended attribute. This is the messaging preferences we have defined at the time of creating a pattern group. If we need any changes, we can make changes here. If patron says that the checkout notice is very annoying, we can leave it. Okay, this is very simple. Save it. Now we can add a profile picture. So we have a soft copy of the picture. We can add it. Otherwise, if you have a web camera, ask the patron to sit on in front of the web camera and turn the camera and take a snap and arrive here, and it will arrive here. See here, camera. Okay. This way we can create individual patrons into Koha. The next thing is create a staff patron. Staff patron is different from ordinary library user. He need to give access to use various modules. First, we have to create the library staff as a normal user. Then we need to assign staff user privileges. Click on new patron. Select the group library staff. Salutation. Mr. Card number. Here expiry date is a library staff. Here expiry date is his retirement date. Username is essential. Then only he can log in into Koha staff client. Save it. Okay, the next thing is we are going to assign permissions. Okay, we create a library staff as a normal user. Then we will assign some permission to log in and access various modules. Click on set permissions. Here, super librarian provision is here. If he click on it, he can access all the things, and now he becomes a super librarian or administrator. Because he is a library staff, he assigned to circulation desk. He don't want a super librarian privilege. He only need to issue and return of books, then run various reports. See here, reports. Inside the reports, here we can see whether we can decide here whether he can create a report or delete a report. Otherwise, we can assign him to only execute the report. Okay, then one more thing, we have to check it here. Check this also here. Staff access that is required for login. Then save it. Okay, I am going to log out. We will log in as a staff user. See here, other modules are disabled. He can only access circulation, search, and report module. This way, staff user creation works. Next is how to import. How to import user details from an Excel sheet into Koha. In colleges, schools, every academic year, new batches of students arrive. Their details with the office, they will if the library ask, they will hand over the students details in Excel sheet into the library. We can make use that Excel sheet where all students details will be here there. We can arrange it and import it into Koha. That feature in tools. Uh, Inside tools page, see here patrons and circulation. Then see here import patrons. Click on import patrons. Next is we need to arrange patron details in a Excel sheet. Excel sheet means in a spreadsheet, the extension should be CSV file, comma separated value file. For that, either we have a file with us, we received it from the office. Okay, we have to decide whatever, how much information of students with us. See here, these are the database field names of patron, field name of patron details, which is stored in MySQL database. For example, and one more thing, required fields. Some mandatory fields are there. These are very required. Otherwise, it will not work. One is surname. Second is branch code. Third is category code. Okay. Okay. First, we are going to arrange it. That is borrower number. Borrower number means admission number. See here, just to copy it. This is case sensitive. This is a field name inside MySQL database. So don't make any mistakes in field name. Easiest method is just to double click on it. It will copy and paste here. Borrower number. Second is surname. Third is for example, his department name, address. We can add phone number, email ID, and other details. Expiry date, username, password, whatever may be the fields available, we can add that such columns into spreadsheet. Then branch code, that is very essential. Then only Koha can identify this user from which branch. Then category code. Category code means this user belong to which category. Okay. Then address MA physics. Sorry, MSc physics. These are all belong to MSc physics. Then branch code. Here we give more importance branch code. It should be very precise. To cross check, first go to administration, then click on libraries. Here you can see the branch codes. This is the branch code. Okay, not library name. The branch code we have to put there. Branch code. And scroll down, drag to end. Then category code. Okay, main, that's the library code. Then pattern categories. Pattern categories. PG student, that is PG, postgraduate, PG. Category code PG. Borrower number, surname, address, branch code, category code. Very minimal details we entered here. This is mandatory: surname, branch code, category code. Without this, Koha cannot identify data in the list. Using this branch code and category code, this data insert into Koha appropriate branch and category code of user. Going to save it. Wait a moment.
तू ही मेरा सब है. रूठे न मरोना the
Okay, save it as a CSV file. Give the name patrons. Mind or select here. The format of the file is .csv. .csv and save it. Patrons.csv. This is the file. If you open it, Why it called CSV? I will show it. Show its exact format. Right click, open with mouse pad. See, each value separated by comma. So it's called comma separated values. Here borrower number, surname, address, branch code, category code. 200 Manoj, comma, MSc Physics, comma, main, comma, PG. This way it arranged. Okay, we are going to import it. Home, tools, import patrons. Import patrons. Then choose file, patrons.csv, select it, select. See here, if matching record is already in the borrowers table, what to do? Either we can ignore this one, keep the existing one, otherwise overwrite it. Suppose once you import it, then all some updates is needed. You made some changes and again again upload it, import it. We can overwrite. For that purpose, matching record feature is here.
Excuse me, sir. Just a minute.
Please.
Sir, it's display showing the driving mode, sir. Please close this side because the off file only show them.
Please, pardon?
It's the display showing the driving mode, sir. Your display. Share the image. The off screen only display that.
Oh, I see.
Bharat.
You mean screen share is not properly?
Yes, sir. Only the off screen only show them.
Oh, I see. What about now? Is it okay?
Okay, sir. It's clear.
Thank you. Okay, we prepared CSV file, then upload it. One more thing, send email to new patrons. Okay, when we upload, we are going to import it. After importing, at the same time, it will send a welcome notice. Now, if we create a user manually one by one, it also send a welcome notice. Here also we can enable that. We will see in detail how to prepare or customize these notices. Import. See the stat here, 9 imported records, 9 records parsed. See, all patrons imported successfully. We can search here, check out. Okay, their details is arrived. Okay, this way we can prepare user details in a CSV file and import it into Koha. The method is that we have to arrange the entries in a proper manner. See, it's case sensitive, column names in case sensitive. Don't make any mistakes. No space between the column names. No capital letter, only small letter. Arrange it properly. The first column is the column, titles. That is matched with the each field name in inside the table borrowers, where or patron users store in Koha database. Okay, using this column name, each entry insert into Koha database. So we give column names match with the field names in the table borrower inside Koha database. Next is how to cancel a member account. First go to the member profile, user profile. See here restrictions, and first to make sure that no books he has to return. Then click on restrictions. Then click on add manual restriction. Two kinds of restrictions we can apply here. One is temporary suspension. For example, a student suspended for 3 months. We can give a comment here, temporary suspension. Then when this suspension expires, automatically it expires on June 15. Suppose this student course or program over, he need NOC and he permanently close the membership. For that, just enter the reason to close the membership. That is program finished. Then NOC issued on in March 2023. No need to enter here expiration date or anything. Then click on add a restriction. See here, account does not delete. It only close or suspend the membership. This way we can cancel the membership. Suppose this is a graduate student. He closed the membership. His course is over. After the result, he again joined the same college for PG program. He arrived the library. We can remove his restriction, and the same account he can use it. Just update the details in his profile. Then one more thing. If we want to generate an NOC certificate from Koha, see, click on discharges. Click on discharges button at the end of the profile and generate it. This is it is not formatted one. It download it in PDF format. I will open it. See here. Anyway, we can format it using HTML tag, and we can make it like a same NOC certificate issued from the library. See here, card number is missing. Actually, one error happened. That is, see, borrower number is wrong. This is card number. Card number. Okay, we will import it again. Home. Tools. Import patterns. Choose file. See here, overwrite the existing one with this. Then import. Okay, 9 imported. Check here. Okay. We can take a 10-minute break. We will reassemble here 8:10, and we will start with the circulation modules and the related settings. Okay.